Hi everyone. So we're going to work specifically on legs and glutes, core, hamstrings. That's going to be our main focus for today. So what you'll need, especially for the warm-up, if you have, is a stretch band. If you don't, a solid strap is great, right? And then the last thing you'll need is a pillow, all right? Something relatively small, not too poofy, with a little bit of density. Okay, I'm going to use my stretch strap. Arms are going to be in front, and we're going to do some lunges just as a warm-up. So the lunge is taking your right leg forward. As you take your right leg forward, you're going to reach your arms up, lift up through your chest, and then bringing it back. This is a little harder than it looks. Inhale and exhale. If you want, don't make such a big lunge and just kind of do a step as you reach up and bring it back. Or you can go nice and deep if you're already ready and bring it back. One more each side. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale, exhale. All right, so we're gonna lunge again. This time we're gonna twist. So I'm gonna take my right foot forward and I'm gonna twist to my right and I'm gonna bring it back. Then left foot forward, twist to my left and bring it back. So balance is definitely an issue here, and bring it back. Again, make your step as big as small as you would like. Woo, last one. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. There goes the phone. Okay, so now I'm gonna step forward with my right foot and I'm gonna side bend, and I'm gonna side bend to my right. So I'm not turning, but I'm facing forward, I'm facing you, and I'm stretching, and then I bring it back. Other side, forward, side bend, and bring it back. Inhale, exhale. Maybe we move to the beat of the phone ringing and bring it back. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, shoulders are down. Exhale, the strap is just helping to give a little bit more space. Last time. Last side. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to do just some squats. Again, this is still part of the warm-up. So arms are in front. You're going to pull the strap apart, drop the shoulder blades, and again, this just gives the shoulders that reminder to stay down. Your feet are going to be just a tiny bit wider than your hip distance apart, and you're going to squat as if you're going to sit down into a chair and stand back up. You can lower your arms down to the front of your thighs. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do 10 of these. Inhale, warming up the areas we're going to work out. So I'm feeling my glutes when I stand. I even kind of draw them towards each other. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And the other thing I'm thinking about is really pushing my feet down into the floor. So I'm not just focusing on the rise up, I'm focusing on the down to come up. 3 more, push down to rise up. 2 more. And last one. Good. All right. So the last thing we're going to do, we are going to tie our ankles together. If you have one of those loops that is all bound, like it looks like just a big rubber band, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, you can just tie your strap. Alternative, if you don't have either of those things, you just simply stay low in your squat and side stretch or side lunge. So we're going to go side and 2 and 3. Bring it back. 1, stay low, 2 and 3. And again, 1, 2 and 3. And again, 1 and 2 and 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Last time, last side. 1, 2. Good job. Stay low. 3 and stand. Good. All right. So I think we're warm. So we're going to get right to it. I'm going to recommend you keep this bound in case we want to use it for some of the frog exercises that we might do in a little bit. But we'll see how much time we have because I'm trying to keep them short, right? About 20-25 minutes so you guys can take little sound bites. All right. So first thing we're going to do, have our pillow. It's going to go under our head, and if you happen to have a yoga block, that's great, or you can grab another pillow. Forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of learning how to do these videos and make sure I have everything set up ahead of time. All right, so I'm lying on my side. I'm going to actually place my top leg in a bent knee position onto that yoga block. The bottom leg is in a straight position, so I'm not bending my knee. It's actually dangerous to lift the leg with a bent knee over and over and over again. So you want to really energize that bottom leg so it's really straight and long, and actually when you do that, it should lift your bottom waist. So here we go. We're going to squeeze that bottom leg and lift it up. 1, and bring it down. Exhale, 2, and bring it down. Exhale, 3, and bring it down. And 4, 6 more. 5 more. Make sure you're engaging your pelvic floor and core muscles. 4, and 3, and 2. I'm noticing my thigh wants to pull forward, so I'm going to keep my leg really in line with my butt, not forward towards the front of my mat, but kind of back towards the back of my mat while keeping my spine neutral. I'm holding my leg up while I'm talking, so here we go. We're going to lift the bottom leg up a bit, take it back a bit, up a bit, back a bit, up a bit, back a bit. Hold it there so you're kind of maxed out, and we're going to do little pulses up with that inner ankle, like you have a stack of books on your inner ankle bone. You're going to lift the books to the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and rest. Awesome. We're going to flip it to the other side. Okay. Lying long on your mat from your head to your tail and out through your feet, you one long line. Top knee comes forward onto the block. Bottom leg is long and lengthened all the way out from your tail. So you want to make sure that bottom leg is in line with your buttocks, not forward to the front of the mat. That's going to work your quadriceps and not get into your inner thighs the way we are intending. Lift up the bottom waistline, lengthen the top hip, use your core to stabilize your pelvic bowl and spine, and lifting 1, and down, 2, and 3. Use that exhale to give you power to lift. 4, 5, long legs. 6, and 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Now we're going to hold it. We're going to take it back a bit, up a bit, back a bit, up a bit, like a little zigzag backwards till you kind of start to feel the quiver and shake of your inner thigh. Here we go. Lift, 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 lift. 6, 5, 4, 3. Is your leg super straight? 2, 1. Bring it down and rest. Good job. Okay. You're going to go ahead and move those things out of the way. I'm going to take my pillow and have it handy. We're not going to use it quite yet, but definitely make sure to have it handy. And you're going to just rest your arms down. Soles of the feet are flat onto the mat. We're bridging now. So take a moment to inhale. As you exhale, activate your co-contraction. So narrow the pelvic floor completely shut. Feel that deep inwards and upwards contraction internally. And then curl your pubic bone towards the ceiling and gently bridge up 1 vertebra at a time. If you're not curling, you're up in neutral, and that's okay. Take care of your spine. Inhale at the top. Exhale and roll down, pulling your butt to your heels and draw your heels to your buttocks, recruiting those hamstrings. Inhale down at the bottom. 4 more. Exhale. Press down with your feet. Feel those hamstrings fire. Hollow scoop your abdomen and curl up. Press those feet down. Inhale. Feet pushing down, pushing down. Exhale, roll down. Keep those feet imprinting themselves into the mat like you're trying to leave your footprint into the tissue of the mat itself, and bring it down. 3 more. Curling up. Exhale. Inhale at the top. Exhale and rolling down. For those of you who know that your knees like to start to splay, grab your yoga block. Place it between your knees or grab your pillow. Curl up. Inhale at the top. Exhale and roll down. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Curl up. Okay, on this bridge, we're actually going to stay up. So you're not going to come back down again. Now we're creating some endurance here. Push down into your feet, and you're going to kick your right foot forward and bring it down. and change. Left foot forward and bring it down. So as you're doing this, your hip bones should not be tilting. Keep them nice and stable, and down and change. Inhale down, 3 more each side. Push the bottom foot down. That's really what is stabilizing you and giving you the power to stay up. So make sure you're pushing down on that bottom foot. 2 more each side. Last one each side. Good. Bring it down. Curl the pelvis under and roll down. Okay. Next variation, you're going to move the block out of the way. Bring your feet together. They don't need to be super close to your buttocks, but bring your knees and thighs together. You're going to lift up in a neutral bridge. So in one piece, you come up. Then you're going to take your right leg, bring it up to that tabletop position, the bent knee position. In neutral, you're going to sit down and stand up using your left glute. 1, push down into the foot of your left foot. 2, 3, press down to rise up. 4, and 5. Don't worry about coming up high. Really focus on making sure you're coming from your glute and hamstring. So keep your chest low. 7, 8. Feel those inner thighs working. 9, especially with the mound of the big toe pressing. 10. Bring that down. Squeeze those thighs together. Lift now your left leg up. Right foot is pushing down into the floor. Here we go. Neutral. Down. Press up. 1, 2, and 3. Push down to rise up. 4, 5, 6. Definitely feel the heat coming on. 7 and 8. 2 more. Again, don't worry about height. 9. Just make sure you're staying neutral and core connected. 10 as you isolate that glute. Squeeze those legs together at the top and then roll it down. Good job. Okay, so from this position, we're going to turn to our side. And if you would like your pillow now, you're welcome to grab your pillow. Place your head on your pillow so it's comfortable, okay? Bottom leg is in front ever so slightly, so it's kind of at the front corner of your mat. Your top leg is in line with your hip, kind of like the way we had it before, but now it doesn't have the bottom leg to rest on. We're going to be working now the outer hip here, not the front of the thigh or the front of that hip bone. We really want to access this lateral glute area here. So my foot is really relaxed. My intention is to lift my leg. My foot is, again, super relaxed, so all the power is coming from deep within that lateral glute, and bring it down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down, and 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, and down. Try not to get it into your quads. If you're feeling it in your quads, take the leg behind you a little bit more. 7, 8. Keep your core and spine really neutral. 9, last one. 10. Ooh, gosh, those are really intense. Okay, so now your feet are going to be in like a narrow little V position. So my heels are together. Now I am back to that one long line position, and I'm going to lift my top leg up and forward, and I'm going to swing it forward. 1, 2. Swing it back. 1, 2. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. The thigh doesn't need to be turned out. It can be facing straight on. Again, we're trying to keep it out of the quadriceps and into the glutes and hamstrings. Also working balance on your body. So you want to be able to do this without your hands on the floor. So using your core to stabilize your trunk and pelvis. And you're using your leg to move your leg forward and back. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Good job. Bring it down. So just that alone should have definitely given you some outer hip and glute work. Yes. Okay. Other side. Okay, so here we are. Same position now, nice and long, but then the bottom leg gets to come forward for a little bit of balance. My top leg is a floppy top foot, so that really it's my outer hip and glutes that are lifting my femur. It is not my shin. So here I go. I'm gonna lift and lower. Exhale, inhale, lower. I'm keeping my bottom waistline active. In other words, I'm not letting it sink into the mat, which requires core strength. 4, 5, 6, 7. You're still using your abdominals, even though maybe it's not the primary muscle that's getting worked. It is definitely integrated. Last one, and 10, and bring it down. Gosh, those will get me every time. Okay. So now my leg is in line with my spine. My bottom leg is a support. I've kind of propped myself on it. It's on a slight turnout. If that doesn't work for you, you are welcome to keep your legs totally parallel. This is the more traditional and actually more stable position. You're going to lift your top leg and we're going to pulse it forward 2 times. 1, 2, back, 2. Inhale, inhale. 4 more. Keep those abdominals helping to stabilize your spine. 3 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Awesome. Okay. Then, let's give it a moment. You're going to lie on your stomach. Just rock your hips a little bit side to side. Soothe the low back. Sometimes the low back will inadvertently activate. Okay, so for the next exercise, some of you are going to want a pillow for your low back support. Others of you won't need it. So if you do need a pillow, you're going to lie on it like this, okay? You'll know you'll need it when, and so that's when you would kind of pause the tape or the video. There's no tape, right? You'll know you'll need it when you lift your leg and all you're feeling are your back muscles, not your glute, okay? So the focus here is to really feel your glute muscles recruit and your hamstrings, not the back tissue. The back muscles really need to be long and hold your spine stable so that your spine doesn't get shortened and doesn't go into a compression. So you're using your core muscles to lengthen your spine. You're using the pillow or the floor to help you imprint your pubic bone into the mat. That doesn't mean I'm squishing my butt cheeks together. It means I'm just simply pressing down flat like a pancake with my pubic bone and my 2 hip bones. And then I'm gonna bend my right knee, bring it to 90, and then I'm gonna just ever so slightly float my right thigh off the floor. Again, easier said than done. This is a harder exercise than it looks. So 1, and bring it, 2, and down. Exhale, 3, 4. Try to keep those knees really parallel. 5, not splaying off to the mat. 6, 7, keep the pubic bone anchored. 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10, and bring it down. Other side. So before you even bend your left knee, make sure your pubic bone is anchored into the pillow or the mat, and you're really scooping your abdominals in, not rounding your back, but just feel the hollow and the core contracting. So it's funny because we say hollow, but really what it is your muscles have pulled themselves all the way to the bone, creating a sense of a hollow, but it's because your muscles are so close to the bone, supporting your spine. So here we go. We lift up 1 and down. Exhale, 2. Down. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale on the down. Exhale on the 5. 6. Keep those abdominals pressing the pubic bone into the mat. And 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. And bring it down and rest. So even if you press a pubic bone down and you were working really hard on that, you still felt it in your low back, make a smaller move. It also is probably an indicator that your quadriceps are really tight. So for you to even bend your knee and have that elongation of the quadricep is going to be a challenge for your body, and so that's why it kind of takes itself into the back. So make sure that you're doing regular stretches every day to stretch out your quadriceps. It could be an easy quad stretch, literally something like this, or you do that standing up, and just practice that stretch on a regular basis without going into your knee. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Very last little exercise set here. I'm gonna take the right leg, we're gonna stretch it back. So similar to what we did, but now we're off the ground, so we don't have the stability of the floor. We're gonna raise the leg up. We're not rotating the hip, we're keeping both hip bones stable, and we're pulling in and up through our abdominals to make sure that our core is supporting us, and bring it down. Exhale, 2, we're just gonna do 5 of these. 3, 4, and 5. Good, now we're gonna add on, so you're gonna curl. Bring your forehead to your knee, so we're kind of moving into the stretch. And then extend. Exhale as you bend and curl. Inhale as you elongate. Exhale, curl. Inhale as you elongate. 2 more. And when you straighten your right leg out, notice the glute having to lift your thigh. It's not your back that's lifting your thigh, it's your glute that's lifting your thigh. 1 more like this, and then we're gonna add on. Okay, opposite arm and leg. So now I've lifted my left arm and my right leg up. I'm gonna curl and reach left arm, right leg away from each other. 1, inhale. Exhale, so I switched up the breath. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, shoulders are down away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, 4, last 1, inhale, exhale, 5, and bring it down. We'll do the same series on the other side. If you need to, you can be down on your forearms if your wrists are bothering you, so you're welcome to do this exercise down on your forearms. The curling one is a little bit harder, but I just want to make sure to give you that option. Okay, so here we go. Exhale, 1, bring it down. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to take it into a curl. Exhale. 1. Inhale, elongate. Feel your glute. Reach your left leg back, not your back. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, good. Now, right arm, left leg. Exhale, curl. Use your core for balance. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Last 1, 5. Inhale. And bring it all the way down. Widen your knees. Take yourself back into child's pose and allow your body to just stretch and rest. All right, so we're going to take ourselves into a little bit of a hip flexor stretch. So you're going to put your right foot forward into the space between your hands. If that's challenging for you, you are welcome to stay nice and high. Don't put your hands down. It's a little bit more balanced, but your hands can go on your knee. And then gently come forward into those hip flexors. If you've got it in you, you keep those fingertips down on the floor. You stretch your left foot back, and you curl your pubic bone forward. And you can really feel the opening of the front of the left hip with that left heel bone going backwards. 2 breaths here. If you have yoga blocks are great to put under your hands. Last big breath. Okay, we're gonna change legs. If you can change in downward facing dog or Pilates inverted V, they are the same thing. do that. Enjoy that hamstring stretch for a moment, and then let's change. So now we're gonna put our left foot into the space between our hands. Right knee comes down. So again, your option, if being down there doesn't work for you, stay up and gently hinge forward. Email me or text me if this type of lunge hurts your knees, because I have alternative stretches which I will include in other videos, but right now we're going to start with this stretch. But again, if you need a modification, let me know. Okay, I'm going to take it down for those of you who want to take it a little bit deeper. Now you're really reaching back through that right heel as you curl your pubic bone forward, opening up the front of that right hip bone. Should feel really good for those of you, especially with tight quads. This should feel really good, right? Really opening. And bring that down. Okay, last stretch is going to be figure 4. If you know pigeon and your knees like pigeon, you're going to go ahead and do it. Not everybody does. So this tends to be kind of the easiest and the most relaxing and most restorative at the same time, very effective hip stretch. So you're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathing in, breathing out. I like to remind my clients to flex their feet, so flex your right foot. Don't worry about the left foot at the moment. Pulling the toes towards the shin on the right side. It just really helps to protect the knee joint and the ankle in this stretch. One more breath. Okay, bring that down. Let's do the other side. Almost done. And this is a great little routine workout to do after you've gone on a walk. I went on a vigorous walk this morning, and then I came home and did this workout for myself, and then thought I would share it with you. I'm always thinking about great material to share with you guys, so I try everything out on myself first. So I did a walk. I got my heart rate up. I could feel my muscles activating and could feel them warm and kind of buzzing. And this just helps to sculpt all of that we just did. And not only that, but helps to bring balance to the body, especially after walking so vigorously. Sometimes we can pull ourselves out of alignment, not intentionally. One more big breath here. And exhale. Okay. So, I hope you like this. I hope that it was kind of the glute and leg and quad hamstring workout that you're looking for, and that it will be something you can kind of pop in and just do a couple times a week, and to help keep those legs and hips strong. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys.